Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Song of the Stars series. For those of you watching the series live, sorry there wasn't an episode yesterday. Things are getting kind of nuts, but those of you who are on the channel today might have seen a video go live kind of explaining some of the schedule stuff and some of the things we can expect going forward for the next couple of weeks. So if you haven't checked that out, there'll be a link, well, right now in your video if you want to take a look at that really quick so you know what's going on. Anyway, we just colonized Nal Duraskadon, and it's part of our core planetary system at the moment, which is not right. We need to start a new sector from all this mess. So let's go ahead and do that. New sector, please, there. And then, let's see, that sector... let's go ahead and have that be the border. How about that? And then it seems like maybe there's an additional... If I go down to the other sector that I was managing earlier, the one that I started last episode, I can add a few more to that. Very good. And as borders expand, I'll be able to add even more. That's quite nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and close the sectors there. Let's close factions, close observation posts. The outliner really starts to get unruly in the later game because there's so much in it. There are some good interface mods that make this a little bit easier. But anyway, resource storage full. Oh yes, we're back to full minerals again because we're a highly, highly productive empire. And we're in the process of just colonizing the crap out of everything. So we've just colonized this system, but we have 127 influence, which gives us the ability to colonize even more. And we're going to keep going. What I want to try and do as much as possible is actually make kind of leaps with when I have large influence chunks, is just leap down this arm and colonize a world that's a little bit more distant so that I then have access to the closer worlds sooner, and they're generally easier to work with. I've got a continental world up here to colonize though. Let's see, our forces on Null Cadria are still mapping the tunnel network below our colony. They have come upon a large city belonging to the subterranean aliens that managed to isolate itself from the rest of their underground empire before we flooded it with nerve gas. There are millions of frightened aliens, and oh wow, in the city should our engineers collapse the cavern to finish the job. Yes, put them out of their misery. We've got to finish what we started. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, let me go ahead and colonize. Ooh, that's a lot of influence. And this isn't even necessarily going to help with what I was just talking about because it's up here. But it's a continental world with 24 slots. We definitely need to colonize that. So let's wait for influence to build up to that point. 154. We're currently at 140. Let's speed things up a little bit more. I'm probably going to be playing, as I've said in the past couple of episodes, each time. Just to reiterate it one more time. I'm probably going to be playing on the... Oh, we have a colony ship on the way. Where's it going? Oh, the other planet in Duraskadon. Nice. I'm probably going to be playing on pretty high speed when we're not at war, because, I mean, why not? Actually, the Lum Lord needs to be on auto explore there, so go ahead and do that. All right, we are almost to the point where we can colonize that planet. And there. All right, so incoming transmission. Incoming transmission from where? System survey complete. Stop. Migration treaty proposal. Gorf autocracy. Oh wait, no. What's this? Defensive pact invitation. No, I don't want a defensive pact with you. All right, so there's a migration treaty with the Gorf autocracy and the Kuvarian interstellar hive. Who's the Gorf autocracy? I haven't looked at that recently. Is that these guys? No, that's the Kuvarians. It's just different color because we have science ships in the area. Where's the Gorf autocracy? Right here. So they have a migration treaty. Why? Your borders aren't even touching each other. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Whatever you say. So we're colonizing the Industrial Revolution. Ooh, interesting. Continue surveillance efforts on Vermregand. This is in the Asmore system, and this civilization has just entered the Industrial Age. Now, I'm pretty sure we are aggressively studying them. Yes, we are. We probably need to go ahead and infiltrate them because they're industrial now, so let's take care of that. And actually, let's see if there's any other opportunities that we have to do so. Simply by going down this list. Yep, here's one. Where are you exactly? You're here. Alright, so we're going to infiltrate them. Yes, I am aware that having aggressively studied them for a while, there's a chance that some of these species became more aggressive, so infiltrating them and integrating them into the chorus is going to be a challenge. It sucks, but we're going to do it anyway. Which we're going to do it anyway. That's just the way it is. So I've got a colony ship being built.
Ships upgraded.
Nazaroth, that's right. Okay. So we're heading for that planet, and now we just need to keep heading down this arm here. Tundra World, Alpine World, Tundra World. Interesting. Ancient Ute Empire capital. Research it then. Could probably yield some interesting technology, right? That's what I would think. Let's have a look at this Tundra World. It's a little bit closer than I'd like. Yeah, 83 influence. Maybe I need to declare some rivalries. I was talking about that at the end of the last episode. Maybe that's the right way to go. Right now, who are my relationships with? Is it contacts? I'm rivaled with the Copenjaxi. They're complete. These guys are completely pathetic compared to us. Let's declare a rivalry. I'm guessing I get fewer influence points for rivaling. Yeah. I get fewer influence points for declaring rivalry with species that... What's going on here? Do I have a good Yeah, that's right. I have a non-aggression pact with them, so I can't do a rivalry. That's fine. The Gorf Autocracy. Do I have a non-aggression pact with you too? You can only have 3 rivals at the same time. Oh, how very EU4 of you, Stellaris. Okay. Well, in that case,
Construction complete.
I'll hold off. Ooh, interesting. The Ute homeworld. We've confirmed that Euthan Majoris was the original homeworld of the Ute. The planet suffered extensive... Will you pause, please? Thank you. Extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remain of the massive arcologies that once covered the surface. That's a small... Well, it's not just a SimCity 2000 reference, but every time I see the word arcology, I think of SimCity 2000. From what we can piece together, it seems the Ute spent the better... Or the Ute, however it's pronounced, spent the better part of 1 million years searching local space in vain for signs of intelligent alien life. When they finally encountered the Jabardini, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar travel, their alien psychology was a tremendous shock. The Ute leadership reached a consensus. The Jabardini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite their young age, the Jabardini were already experimenting with technologies the Ute had never considered, and eventually they gained the upper hand. After less than a decade of warfare, the 2 million-year-old Ute Empire was utterly destroyed. Holy crap. Alright, well, this is going to be utterly useless to me, because I am already at the cap for both of these. So this, talk about a useless research item. I could have given away those 2,000 just now to something else, but I didn't feel the need. Sturpes Cahiel. Oh, interesting. Our physics researcher is dead. So right now we're researching a computing technology. Well, let's see if we can get a computing person. Can't get a computing person, but we can get a particles researcher. Zenova Cabellama. Yeah, let's do that. If we have a particles technology coming up soon, then that will be helpful. All right. And that used up most of our influence to hire that person. Great! Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, let's go back here and see how things are going. Okay. Akranar Met has been pummeled by falling asteroids, and this time part of our colony has been destroyed. Needless to say, the local population is not happy. Asteroid defense system. Why the hell not? Prospectors have ventured into some of the deeper tunnels that once belonged to the now dead subterranean aliens of Nal Cadre. They have finally discovered the long-rumored gold mines, where it is believed the underground alien empire acquired its large reserve of precious metals. And we're getting more energy credits, despite the fact that we don't need them, or don't have room for them. Alright, so this is being researched right now.
Special project complete.
Okay, nice. So the asteroid defense system is set up. Alright, so the Lumrona has lost crap. This sucks. We're losing scientists, which is causing our influence to drop. What's going on here? Okay, so the Spirans have declared a rivalry.
Incoming transmission. Colony established.
Okay. The Lumrona needs a new scientist before it can do anything else. Okay, we've had a setback on Starnut. We've had a setback on Vermergand. We're good on Clave. We started several infiltrations at once, so we're going to see those notifications pop up together. Oh no, more implant malfunctions. Where is this? We need to clean up this mess.
Situation log updated.
Oh my god, too many things going on at once. Alright, tell you what, let's see if we can get a new leader. Alright, now I can... Alright, leader lifespan. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get just a young scientist. And you need to come do that research project. It's going to take a while for that ship to get... It's going to take a long time for that ship to get there. Holy crap! But it's okay. We will make do. Is there a time limit on that? There is. I think they can make it, though. Let's see how far along they are already. Yep, the spice must flow. They're definitely moving pretty quickly. I feel like they'll make it. 10 minutes as of now. Well, it's less than 10 minutes because we're on fast speed, but these days would normally be going by 1 second per day, like this. That's actually still a little bit faster than 1 second per day. Okay, anything else that needs to be built down here? Not really. Tell you what, you return to the nearest port and get some upgrades. Same with you. Same with you. Okay, a lot of these ships were already near places where they can upgrade, apparently. Yeah, they'll make it. They're making tracks. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. It appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Distress transponder, maybe? Perhaps. Still building up influence. At the maximum possible rate at the moment. I mean, I could do a federation to build up influence, but the voices don't do that. They just don't. Alright, Nala Scala. Alright, this is Sec Ozma. Good to know. Come down here. Let's go ahead and add these new systems before they become problematic on our income. Got some society research out of that. Not bad. Okay, another setback.
System survey complete.
Cytofen Kainiva has died at the age of 84. So this is... Wait a minute. Scientist Cytofen Kainiva has died. What were you doing? It's taking me to my homeworld right now. But I'm not missing any researchers. Maybe I had one that wasn't assigned somehow. Did I hire a scientist and never assign them? That's the only explanation for what I'm seeing right now that I can think of. Weird. Alright, so the Lum Aura is still traveling. Wait, no. Is it the... What's happening here?
System survey complete.
There we go. It's this one. It's the Lumrona. The Avtiran civilization has been encountered. Where are you? Alright, we can't put up an observation post there. But we're starting to explore into this kind of unconquered area of space. There's an entire part of the galaxy south, and galactic south of the Kuvarian Interstellar Hive that is utterly untaken, which I find hilarious. Wait, what do we have? Terraforming. Nagiro 3 has become a tropical world. Not bad. So in that case, let's go ahead and colonize that. Because it's not going to be costly to colonize that. Nagiro. Set up for colonization. Excellent. Alright, I'm glad that's done. Now we also have an arid world here, an arid world there, continental world here. Holy crap. This one's just been waiting for me. It's kind of a crappy, it's got some crappy limitations on it, but we're going to go with it anyway. Now, is that Null Sidir? Yes, it is. That's our first. That is definitely our first colony there. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, that's right. This is the homeworld that we discovered. Was it? Yeah, Euthon Majoris. Oh wow, look at this. This is a tomb world. You could tell that there was once. Wow, holy crap! They got their asses kicked. So this is what's left of that world. Let's definitely add that to the. Which sector is this? Can't see. Secfalier, one of our first sectors. Or is it? It's actually a little bit further down the list than I thought. Migration treaty broken.
System survey complete.
Alright, that didn't last long.
Special project complete.
Implants removed, society research gained. Very good. Meanwhile, we're still colonizing pretty aggressively. How are we doing on that victory? Let's have a
System
look.
survey complete.
83 out of 164. There are a number of planets that we're going to have access to if we can just keep moving. It's just going to be a challenge. Avoiding the I can definitely see that avoiding the Federation route when you're trying to role play a species that wouldn't do it can be a little bit frustrating from a mechanical point of view. You just want to get to the victory, but like that kind of I think ruins the spirit of the series. So let's see, Sec Vestal. Let's close that, and this is... We're going to call that Sector Osca. Very good. We are having some trouble with some of our infiltrations. I'm going to send a construction ship up here to build some stations.
System survey complete.
We actually have a number of... Wow, holy crap, we've got a lot that needs to be done. I've done a lot of expanding in this direction without necessarily building everything I need to. So let's go ahead and queue those orders up. Eventually, these sectors will take care of this themselves, but when you've got as much money as I do, just handle it yourself. The Osland system. I see what you did there, devs. I see what you did there. Or maybe it wasn't devs. Maybe it was just one person that put that in. If you're not familiar with the names of the Stellaris developers, then my joke makes no sense. I apologize. Alright, let's stick with that for now. We actually still have a lot more to build. Let me take this other construction ship and come here. This is actually fantastic. This is really going to help. Need to make sure I've done this everywhere, in fact. I'm being very haphazard about this. I'm just queuing up orders and trusting them to come do it at their own pace. Oh, we have an observation station that needs to be built here. All right, let's do that. Glad I caught that.
System survey complete.
Wait a minute. How far along are they? Industrial Age. Oh, very glad I caught that. Holy crap, they need to be infiltrated.
Construction complete.
Okay, we have 70 influence. Should be enough to take another leap down the arm here. Let's have a look at Cleela 2. 83? Yep, getting close. What if we went even further? What if we came down here
System
to...
survey complete.
That's 150. Ooh, this is a nice world, though. Extra energy credits from a star magnetic field and the atmospheric hallucinogen. Oh, it's tempting. All right, we're going to stick with Clea, though. All right, the Lemurona needs to go back to exploring. Now, how's that research project going? Okay, actually don't... I guess we did it because I remember seeing the notification pop up a bit ago. I just didn't make the connection. That's what it was. Oh, we're picking up a scrambled transmission coming from the surface of Vermigand. It is using a frequency normally reserved for our infiltration cells, but none of them are currently transmitting. Could this be our rogue agent? So we had a rogue agent. Apparently, I missed the I should have read it. Any attempt to track this transmission is futile. You know me as Operative X34. Until recently, I was a willing participant in the criminal covert infiltration program taking place as we speak on Vermigand. No longer. I have come to appreciate Avarian culture in a way I never imagined possible, and I will not aid in its subversion. I rescind my citizenship in the voices. I no longer consider myself voices. You would throw everything away for a girl? We will hunt you down. Okay, so we're going to have to fight for Vermigand.
System survey complete.
Love when this happens. This is fun. All right, let's go ahead and get... All right, we've had a new colony established. Very nice. Let's put you right smack dab in the middle. This is... No, Clea.
Alien vessel encountered.
Oh, we encountered some form of alien vessels in the Hadar system. These strange objects have been flagged as WoW aliens, but we've been unable to pick up any of their communications, making it impossible to translate their language. So this is a migrant fleet. We'll just have to wait and see what comes next. Rogue agents sighted. Military intelligence has managed to pinpoint what they believe to be the exact location of our rogue operative on Starnet. A ground assault to extract or terminate him would draw too much attention, but it should be possible to destroy the entire city block he's in through limited orbital bombardment. Our infiltration cells have prepared a cover story for the local media that will blame the destruction on a meteor strike. We should strike quickly. We may never get another opportunity like this. It is time to remove this thorn from our side. Let's see what happens. Time to project. Oh, we have to get a military ship in orbit. Okay. How much time do we have? Let's do the research project. Okay. So we're going to send our fleet. It's not going to take long for them to get there. Okay. Infiltration cell's having some trouble, but we're just going to keep working with it. And meanwhile, down here, we've got a colony ship on the way to Clea. And construction ships going to town. Where are you? You're down here. Is there anywhere else in my territory that I haven't built up? Yep, there's one right there. It's the Utes home system. However the hell you pronounce it. I don't know. Okay, looks like there's some stuff out here too. I'm just going to queue these orders up as well. We've got a world we can colonize here, perhaps relatively easily. This is a tundra world, this is a savanna world. Yeah, this might be a little bit easier to colonize for the voices, so let's try that. 50%. Ah, Mandosaur civilization encountered. Interesting. Where are you? Alright, so we're encountering pre-interstellar civilizations down in this unexplored southern area that I mentioned earlier.
System survey complete. Colony established. Construction complete.
Reports are beginning to surface from local media outlets on Vermigand that speak of some kind of massive global conspiracy perpetrated by aliens. What? Stop it! I was supposed to pause the game. Our superior collective greets you. I don't care. The respectable Avarian media has yet to touch the subject matter, and much of what has been reported is pure conjecture, but there are some details that could only be known by someone with intimate knowledge of our covert operations. We can only assume that our rogue agent has been feeding information. Okay, so evidently that didn't work. Right. We had a new civ pop up somewhere. I just don't know where. Sector's missing resources. Let's check on that real quick. Alright, any other sectors having problems? None that I can tell. Good. Very good. Alright.
System survey complete.
Now I may actually... I think I might want to colonize in this direction next. This is a Gaia world, but I don't want to take it for obvious reasons. The Fallen Empire would be pissed. This Alpine world, though, how much would it take? 147. Yeah, that's a lot. But if I take Gemma, which is a savanna world.
System survey complete.
This is a tundra world with hostile fauna and high gravity. Gemma, yeah, this is the better world to colonize first. Let's have the voices colonize it. So this is going to be Null Gemma. And on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we're going to keep doing what we've been doing. I'm hoping for a way to get some additional influence aside from the Federation route, because again, I'm not going to pursue that because it's not within the Voices character, but hopefully there's another way to speed this process up a little bit, because, I mean, it's not so much that it's taking time. I don't mind that. I'm enjoying this, especially now that I know Stellaris a little bit more and know what I'm doing, but I just feel like there's a little bit of a delay. Okay, we've got some Sapphire Lurkers here that I need to take care of, but... Oh, you know what it might have been? Yeah, the Rogue Agent hasn't been eliminated yet. How close is our fleet to... That's why we got that notification. Alright, so they're almost there. So we'll see in the next episode how that goes. And we're going to eliminate him from orbit. That'll be fun. But anyway, of course we are on half schedule now. If you're seeing this, this is the last episode before half schedule starts. So the next episode of this will be in a couple of days. We're going to have episodes in this series be every other day, and episodes in the current Noon series be every other day. The current series is Iron Curtain, of course. So for those of you watching in the backlog, that doesn't matter. You can just jump to the next episode. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in a survival, science fiction, or simulation vibe air every single day. Normally, right now, every other day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.